Kristin Cavallari is adding to recent discourse about The Hills producer Adam DiVello, as she said he fed fake stories about the cast to the tabloids. Kristin met the producer when she was cast in Laguna Beach in 2004, and she's now hosting a rewatch podcast with her ex-boyfriend Stephen Colletti, called Back to the Beach with Kristin and Stephen. While Kristin did not initially join her high school rival Lauren Conrad on The Hills, a Laguna Beach spin-off, the star came onto the show in the middle of season 5 as Lauren's replacement after the Little Market founder left the reality series. Recently, The Hills producer has faced several accusations for inappropriate and abusive behavior. As well as the MTV series, Adam is a producer on Selling Sunset, and according to star Christine Quinn, the producer told her to kill herself. The Hills alum Spencer Pratt has also been very outspoken about his disdain for DiVello, saying it's not a coincidence that his last name is so close to the word devil. According to Spencer, DiVello inappropriately touched his wife, Heidi Montag, during a photo shoot while the married couple were still on the reality series. Spencer's former co-star Audrina Patridge also admitted that there were times when she had to get lawyers involved because of DiVello's behavior. Reality star Kristin has some of her own stories to tell about the controversial producer. The very Cavallari star appeared on Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy podcast, where she addressed some of the claims against DiVello by sharing her own experience. "It was never great," Kristin said of her time spent with the producer. "I had my issues with Adam without a doubt." The mother of three said one of her biggest issues with DiVello was that he would create these storylines on the show that were bullshit, but then he would go and feed them to the tabloids. Kristin admits DiVello was a great producer who knew exactly what he was doing with his shows. However, the Back to the Beach host doesn't believe he's a good person. Despite her feelings towards the producer, she and Stephen did plan to have him on her podcast, but he, unfortunately, backed out at the last minute. Kristin credits the producer for starting her career, but adds that she and the cast started his career as well, since they were the ones bringing in attention to Laguna Beach and The Hills. Kristin also told a story that she and some other The Hills castmates have told before about when DiVello bribed star Lo Bosworth with an expensive designer bag, which Kristin thinks may have been a Birkin, to talk about Kristin having a drug problem on camera. In reality, Kristin did not have an issue with drugs or alcohol, but was partying the same amount as any other 20-something in Los Angeles. Unfortunately for Lo, she never received the bag. It seems Spencer may have been right about his dislike for the producer. DiVello certainly did some shady things for the sake of his career. After all, getting good tabloid stories meant free promo for The Hills. While his actions can't be justified, Kristin seems to understand why he did the things he did. Unfortunately for The Hills producer, it's unlikely Spencer and Heidi will be as understanding. Source: Call Her Daddy Spotify.